that was on the wrong screen. I like something a little different. That's better. All right, let me get some tweets out real quick. Because we do have one thing to touch on coming out of San Diego. It's not something I'm super interested in, but I want to talk about it anyway. Just because it lets me like praise Jada some more. All right, we are all tweeted out. Did I retweet on Blue Sky? All right, I did not. Oops. I scrolled away and forgot to do so. All right, now we're good. Hello, internet. Doing the Vampire Survivors tonight before whatever Tommy wants to do tonight. I don't know. He hasn't said. Oh, I guess I'll show that as well. So, I just need to find it in this gallery real quick. I guess I'll show this as well since it is something I'm interested in and would like to pick up at some point. Okay, got that prep. But yeah, before we hit the Vampire Survivors, little quick update coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. Jada, continuing to show off stuff for their Street Fighter line. They are moving on into Street Fighter Alpha. So, I believe Thursday they showed off Charlie. I think that's Charlie. I'm wrong. Friday they showed off the alpha version of Ryu, and then they showed off the alpha version of Chun-Li, which I'll be honest, I've kind of preferred Chun-Li in this costume to her like normal costume. I don't know why. I just like her in this better. I think it works for her better. Even though I know that Chinese dress of hers is iconic as hell. But yeah, they showed off Alpha Chun-Li today, which is fantastic. And if you're wondering, since, hey, they've released a Ryu already. In fact, does Robo have pictures from Jada's panel? Did I scroll through? Yes, that's a whole bunch of Marvel stuff. I don't particularly care. See if I can... Okay, there's some of Jada's panel. Let's see. Let me see. Guys, SDCC 2025. See if I can find a picture. there was a thumbnail. It was like what I was after. There's the Marvel panel pictures, but they're showing all this. They should have. Fantastic. It's small as hell. Or it's not anymore. Hooray. So as you can see, Street Fighter 2 Ryu and Street Fighter 3 Alpha Ryu are very different Ryus. Even though costume-wise they're really identical. It's just how the design was. I do like that they're doing both because, and I know Sound 12 has a video on this about the Marvel vs. Capcom rosters, but I think Alpha Ryu here on the right actually would line up better if you're trying to do a Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, at least the early Marvel vs. Capcoms. The later Marvel vs. Capcoms would be more in line with Street Fighter 2 Ryu rather than the Alpha Ryu. But it is nice to have that option there for folks who are just like, oh, I want a particular style of Ryu. So, hooray. But yeah, besides that, stuff real quick. At the Hasbro panel for Transformers, they announced a whole bunch of other Transformers stuff, but they announced Quick Strike! Even though we have like leaked listings for forever said Quick Strike was coming next year. But hey, Quick Strike. Hooray! That's almost everyone from Beast Wars. Almost. We're still missing Depth Charge and Rampage, with no Hainar hair sign of them in the next, like, year or so. So, we'll have to wait and see if we can get the final two members of the Beast Wars cast to kind of round out the roster there. It'd be great, because I have basically everybody at the current moment. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show off and talk about. Do I need glove for anything? Don't remember. No, glove is knife? Yes. Clover. Okay. But yeah, Jada continues to do, like, really great stuff across the board, and I'm like... God. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely want to pick up their Scooby line. There's not really anything else that they're doing, because they're also doing, like, an Invincible line. I'm like, the Invincible seems neat, but not my cup of tea. Shit. I don't want to step on that. That's not great. What was Clover? Okay. Okay, got a little bit more safety now. Wish these guys would die already. Well, at least no one's following me. Eh. Thank you, JC Kins, for the raid. Oh, shit. There's another one. Great. It's the same one I've been dealing with. Have to go round in circles. It's like, oh, what is that? Okay, still gotta revive. Okay. Think we're good for a minute? At least we got consider. Oh, god damn it. Wing doesn't really help me, but it was just nice to have it unlocked. Got one boss on the field. Hey, got that united. That's actually all we need out of this. Let's go get the chest open first. Not like super kitted out for it, but it's fine. You start trying to get kitted out so we can open the coffin. Oh, goody, the drowning one. I need to hold out for the other gun now. Hopefully. Hey, no sweaty, how's it going? Reaper, come on. Go down. At some point. Yes. Okay. But sure on Wolfenstein? I don't know. Look, all of these, like, hey, this is getting adapted to a TV series, or this thing's getting adapted to movies, like, until it, like, exists, like, I'll be honest, I don't particularly care. You gotta... Don't you mean the Tetris trilogy? Because they wanted a trilogy. Because the Tetris lore was just that deep. Quote by the fucking producer, by the way. I will go find the article. Hold up. No. No. We got to revisit this. This is in our notes for the podcast. 1 second. Okay. This isn't quite the quote I remember. Where the fuck's he gonna... Thank you. From 2016. From director Larry Kazanoff. Untitled Tetris sci-fi project into 3 parts came down to how big its story became. The story we conceived is so big. This isn't about splitting the last movie of our 8 movies into 2 to wring blood out of the stone. It's just a big story. No, the Pixels came out before this. Pixels was 2015. Bear in mind, this was a year after Pixels. Yeah, there has been nothing of this since, but it's like, all that Tetris lore, we can make a trilogy out of this. I'm like, you are fucking mad. No, it didn't. At least that was trying to do something. Oh my god, the Drowned Reaper will not fucking die. What? Does it need Kickstarter help for like a new season or something? Did it? Did they lose their main funding? Granted, it's Netflix, so like I would not be surprised. Oh, thank God. Okay, hang on. I will look at this. Yeah, the Earth Kingdom twins. And one of them is the Avatar. I saw a tweet with like a little bit of details, which was the same details I've known for I think like a year or two now, because those details leaked out like a long time ago. And it was like, well, that's nothing particularly new. Yeah, I feel like it leaked out like a while back that like, yeah, they are making a new Avatar show. It's going to be focused on twins. One of them is the Avatar, but it's after some sort of apocalypse, and like the Avatar is basically like a wanted criminal kind of sort of thing. Like the Avatar is responsible for the apocalypse, but probably not. I don't know. We had like very basic details, like some very like non-specific details outside of like just a general premise. So it's like, if that's what they decide to announce at Comic-Con, I'm just like, all right, cool. That's the same thing we've known for a while. We'll see how this turns out. Don't get me wrong, I will check it out because I like both Avatar shows, but Korra took a while to figure out what it wanted to be. If I'm gonna be honest. It's very clear with Korra. They were throwing shit at the wall every season, being like, fuck, what do we do now? Oh, the what for? Oh. I read what the after credit scene was. And I was like, oh, okay. This certainly sets up a thing for the future. I'm gonna be honest, until you said that, I forgot that they made a second Happy Gilmore. Because I feel like I have seen the poster on Twitter today for some reason, and I was like, okay, that's the thing. Moving on. Look, Adam Sandler needs his work vacation, so he's just got to make whatever movie he wants in order to get his work vacation. Oh, fire one right off the bat. Fantastic. That makes it easy. apparently we have a full teaser for Zets now. Which is sort of surprised. The Crisis ones? Or the martial art one? I'm not sure which particular one you're referring to. Oh, that one. Okay. The Gotham by Gaslight and Samurai Batman and oh fuck, that was announced at Comic-Con. I forgot. I think I saw that and I just ignored it. I feel like the only, like, animated Batman movie I've watched recently that I've cared about was the Turtles one. And that was, like, a good use of both Batman and Turtles. Also, I'm gonna peek this teaser real quick. Well, this doesn't give us a whole lot besides, like, mashing up all the teasers we have seen of this, so. Well, of course they have to. Like, Marvel is, like, ramping up their, Sorry, I was distracted by a thing I saw on the Discord. They're, the Ultimate Universe, and so it's, like, its big, like, story arc finale. I was distracted because SMP was like, hey, by the way, here's Time Ranger, and I'm like, oh no. That more than likely means Shoto Super Time Ranger in the future. One would hope, at least. Yeah, just to show this, because I guess Wonderfest is happening at the moment, which is a toy show in Japan, for those who don't know what Wonderfest is. It's kind of like I think it's like a quarterly kind of toy show that a lot of Japanese and Chinese toy makers attend, and usually have some sort of, like, stuff that they show off that they're upcoming. So, like, we have SMP Time Ranger, or Time Robo, technically. So we've got Time Robo Alpha, Time Robo Beta, the Jets Combined, and Time Shadow. All in gray prototypes. Was not expecting that. I'm surprised because they did not. Okay, they said here that they were they were going to be at Wonderfest, but they didn't put out a blog saying they were going to be at Wonderfest. So I kind of got sideswiped by this. And because of that, well, I have to go. Don't mind me. I have to go see what 5-2 Toys is doing. I need my beast drive fix. This. I do not know what Wu Chang is. And considering that descriptor, it's probably for the best. Ah, there's the 5 Reapers. Is that the new, like, time period based thing, or is that a different thing? Like Warframe 19, whatever the name is. Is that the Souls game, or is that something else? Oh dear. Good news is I'm doing consistent damage. 1 second. Really? I have not tried looking on. Okay. I know they had that spin-off game that they did, but I just didn't know what it was because I wasn't that interested. Okay, nothing yet. Maybe I'll do later. Huh. Usually whenever a Wonderfest happens, I'm like, new 5G Toys things. Show me new Beast Drive stuff. Show me new Beast Drive stuff. Oh, that finally kill it. Hooray! We killed the Reaper Megazord. Again. I feel like I know Crafton from something, but I do not know Last Epoch. Oh, okay, that's probably why it's PUBG. Is Plunk Bat. Have to do. And an Ice Age. What is the spear one? Wings, okay. If it's out, that would not be an Alien Isolation sequel. As far as I know, there's not an Alien Isolation sequel out. Is that the tactical game? There was like a couple Alien games that came out. Oh, this is a VR game. Okay. That would be why I didn't hear about it, because I don't pay attention to VR anything. Just one Google search later for PlayStation VR and other stuff, and I'm like, ignoring. Ow. Damn it. Okay. Thank you, Wario64, for reminding me of the Donkey Kong Country TV show. That is... It is garbage, but it's a beautifully dumb, stupid, you can roast this with your friends garbage. Yes, the animated Donkey Kong Country TV show from back in the 90s. Yes, it's free on YouTube. I will remind you, it's bad. But it's bad in a dumb, good way that you can roast with people. It is an incredibly roastable show. Also, the person they got to play Donkey Kong, at least for his singing voice, put his heart and his soul in that show, and he didn't need to do that. Because he is a classically trained singer. Also, yes, there's like multiple music numbers in every episode. Oh, there's a reason it is on the wheel of adaptation for TGSR. Because like I said, it's bad. But I would absolutely make people watch it if possible. Because I'm like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, you must watch this. Trust me, you will. Trust me, there are worse things. You will have fun with this and its terribleness. Uh-oh. Crab time. I felt like I need to have a Wonderfest tab open in Twitter. Just be like, all right. Just so I can see new 5P toy stuff. I believe they have a booth. Oh, I wonder if things felt slow. I was gonna say, I was wondering if I could just re-roll into the whip. Be faster. It doesn't seem like it at the moment, outside of, I guess, ongoing news coming out of Wonderfest, but if you're not into toy stuff, you probably won't care about that stuff. I mean, Hogan passed away this week, which I feel like OSW Review had like the best way to talk to like put that. Yeah, and Ozzy Osbourne would. I feel like people would be more like, Ozzy Osbourne passed away over, oh, look, Hogan passed away. Two very different kinds of people there. But yeah, OSW put it as, look, Hogan is an incredibly important wrestler in terms of the history of professional wrestling. But Terry Bollea, the man behind Hulk Hogan, is a piece of shit. Was a piece of shit for a very long time. Well before, like, you get into anything, like, even within the last decade. So, yeah. I was about to say, there's not really many passive weapons I have not picked up at this point. Not for lack of trying. I remind you, that man had a wrestling match within the last year. You might go... There it is. Phaser. They did not go well. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Um, Hello.
Hello.
So, what are we doing tonight?
Good question. Very good question, because nothing's really jumping out for me. I'm like, well, great. I don't know, you got any ideas?
I don't know. You want to see how fucked up Destiny 2 is now? Just for funsies.
And I guess. And
Well,
I thought of a clever title with it.
I forgot to ask if you checked out the Pokemon Direct. That was this week.
Nope.
Well, basically, Champions is the competitive Pokemon game now. And, there's a new Pokemon puzzle game. Not that Pokemon puzzle game, unfortunately.
Darn.
It's on mobile. It's like a really basic kind of puzzle game. Unfortunately, they only let you do like 9 puzzles a day unless you want to pay like $33. No, it's not the N64 one. I'm disappointed too. I love that game, even though I'm dog shit at it at times. It's free, mind you. Free. But if you want to do unlimited puzzles, you have to give them 33 bucks. What?
I hit the wrong button. But I just look at the title screen for Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't help but chuckle because, yes, this is the edge of their fate. And I have to wonder if someone actually did that intentional.
Probably.
If this was Halo era Bungie, I would 100% say that they did that intentionally. Because that would be that sense of humor that Bungie had at that point.
But now?
Now, I don't know. Them and 343 are both dumpster fires on the regular, so now, I mean...
What are you talking about? Don't you have faith in Halo Studios' Halo 1 remake?
Which is the second time that they have remade the same game.
It'll be fine. It'll be made in UE 5?
Legitimately, I don't understand why people aren't like, but you guys have already done this.
Because no one counts Anniversary? Because that was a remaster? Eh.
Yes, a remaster that we ported the enemy AI, and that was the only thing that got ported. Everything else still had to be remade.
Well, most people don't know that.
Because bear in mind, anyone that says, "Oh no, they used the OG Halo for the classic mode," no, that's the PC ported one. meaning it had already been remade once. Even though they didn't have to do all of the work, the work got done. That is not OG Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why when it came in the Master Chief Collection, all of the PC mods that were already in play worked in it, out the box. Sure is a person I don't know the name of. I'm watching the intro cutscene, by the way.
I could not begin to tell you what the fuck is going on. Mostly because I don't give a shit. Something about the 9 splitting up and like their envoy said, fuck you, I want a new job. Find someone else to do your bullshit. And there's this new guy with glasses that might have killed Kennedy because of the 9. Yes, that Kennedy. Also, we found out who Ikara was before she became a Guardian. That's about all I know. If you're thinking that doesn't sound like a whole lot, it's not. It's just, I think there's supposed to be more, but I don't know, and I don't care.
You know, you see people complain about the story with Destiny and how they get convoluted and or just don't care. And it's always one of the two. But you know, I don't think I've seen anyone complain about that literally for like the last couple of expansions it has predominantly been Ikora focused. And I would have expected that to be a complaint. Because it's one of those, it seems like almost every major thing that has happened in the last few expansions has been someone tied to her. And only her.
Maybe because she's the most consistent voice actor we can have around, even though they have changed her voice actor. Apparently.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm good with that. But it's one of those, it's like, I'm amazed no one has complained about that. Because that's usually the first thing that everyone gripes about is that we're only focused on one character and not anyone else. Yeah, I forgot they were going to change it to Portal instead of Director.
Well, you have the Portal, which is for the new stuff, but then you have World, which is for all the old stuff. Instead of making one for fucking both of them, because that would make more sense.
Well, this is so that they don't have to vault everything up to the final shape. I'm not saying that as a joke.
I know you're not.
I feel like that is exactly what they would do if that was the case.
I'm just reminded again of one of the folks I follow, Gigaboots, being like, one of the people on there is like, we got to watch the Destiny 2, we got to play through Destiny 2 now before they vault everything else.
Because, yeah, that's going to be coming in like a patch or two down the road.
Yeah.
Major patch, not minor patch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to transition, though.
All
I forgot
right.
we hadn't transitioned yet.
Yeah. All right. I'll take.
Oh, wait, I'm not. God dang it. Guess what I don't have?
Live stream.
No.
No.
I don't have audio coming through OBS. Really, Destiny's the only thing that's going to cooperate with moving? Okay, whatever then. I guess I'm good then.
All right, I'll take stream now. We'll be right back with Destiny 2 here in a second, folks.